but welcome to the Rondo and Shondo show.
Okay. I'm Rondo.
And I'm Shondo, the big one, not the
little one. Don't play with her.
Don't play with me.
Okay.
Okay. What up, though?
So, as you can see,
where y'all at?
We outside.
Period. We outside for real. We have had a crazy day, y'all.
Crazy.
So, today is another impromptu Dolo episode.
Yeah.
Today was supposed to be a guest. And we told him. When we told him about them guest episodes.
Something about them guest episodes, it's like something literally always happens. And it's like, okay, God, like, what?
Always. The first time the iPad was for a guest. Had to cancel that guest. Literally had to cancel that one. The first time the stand broke was a guest.
Yeah.
The first time we couldn't get the mics working was a guest. It's like, and then those episodes always seem to be the dopest. Like, we love our guest episodes to the point where we was like, dang, we pushing us out the way a little bit. But we love it. We have a good time. Like,
we do.
We spend enough time with each other. I know y'all want to see us together, but we spend enough time with each other. We like, want some friends. Because we don't like nobody. We do.
We do.
I can't say that.
Don't say that.
Because they gonna believe that. And they gonna blame me.
It's just,
we're
a lot. Let's be honest. Yeah. We're a lot. And
we're a lot. Even for each other.
Literally.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think people see us often and just get this assumption of how we are and who we are. And that's hard, y'all, because y'all expect us to live up to that. And we never told you we was like that.
Okay.
And we talking good or bad. Like, some of y'all think we just like super saints, and we love that. We be running with that. We like, yeah, amen.
Amen.
Bless you.
Amen.
And then some of y'all think we just stay turned up 24/7. We can't even afford to stay turned up 24/7. If y'all only knew, we just eat like internally lit.
Yeah.
Like, so whenever, no matter what, like, we just stay hyped, but we not like, I don't know.
Because life, honestly, I feel like people forget life happens.
Real bad.
Especially
when you try and live right for God. Yo, I know some of y'all watching this like, I don't get it, it's overrated, but we trying.
We are trying.
And I know what some of y'all watching like, you don't look like you're trying at all. You don't look like you're trying at all. But we are. God knows, like, we really are, yo. And when you try to do stuff right for God, because, you know, there's two kingdoms.
Right.
There's the devil's kingdom and there's God's kingdom. I know it sounds very elementary. It sounds like a little preschool book, but it's a real thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you choosing to step outside of the devil's kingdom and go into God's, he's like, I'm not letting you go that easily because you was super dope in my kingdom. You tore it up and kept it super lit. And I'm trying to go make God's kingdom super lit, and he just fighting me like, but don't you like this stuff? Right. I'm like, I do. I'll be right back. You mean? And there's our life in a nutshell.
And that's it. And it's like, oof. Like,
thank God we have each other.
Nah, seriously.
Thank God we have each other, because we have such a super dope balance of we need to get it together. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And we're very intentional about that. Like, we can be confessing to each other the same thing. We were like, I get that we're going through it, but we can't do this forever. Like, we straight tell each other, instead, we be both excited, like, child. And he was like, yeah, but we can't do this forever. We already know there's a time that's just going to end, because we know,
because we're connected.
We don't got to go. I was going to say, we don't got to go to him. We don't have to ask if there's some things we just don't have to ask. Yeah. So we don't. We don't believe in wasting God's time. We're not saying y'all are. That's how we look at it. Some things we got to go to him because we just don't know. Some things when you already tapped in, you know. You don't got, when you was little, you ain't have to go home and ask your mom certain things. Like, I already know you can't come to my house.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I might make up a lie, but I already know what the answer is. My mom's not letting you come to my house because I know her rules already. She already, I was raised that way. Same thing with him. I told you all the basics.
That just speaks on the relationship that we have with God. So it's like, man, get y'all a relationship. Seriously, that's literally what we're trying to do. Like, nowhere near perfect.
I'm closer to perfect than her, but
I mean,
we still far away.
What's today? Saturday.
I win. See, it's my weekdays. It's my weekdays. I say it's my weekdays. The weekends I'll be cool. Anyway, just be rapping too much. The show is supposed to be about God's love. But it is God's love.
Exactly.
God's love is the reason that I'm able to sit here and laugh with y'all, because life be life and child. I just can't wait to the day where y'all find out, like literally at the moment, because we're going to be able to look at it.
Okay.
When you go through life, you have photographic memory. So we're going to be able to look at this episode and know exactly what we were going through. Can't wait to just share it with y'all.
Yes.
I remember our episode with Mercy, and my mom watched it, and you know, we kept talking about what you're going through. My mom like, well, what's she going through? Like people just don't get it. Like when you think of somebody going through it, just seems like the worst thing in the world. It's like sometimes life is just happening to people. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, it's different when you're trying to live for God. There is a difference, y'all. It doesn't make us any better. It just makes us different. And we try to walk by a different code, and you know, we're very careful, and we don't bind ourselves. Like we no longer beat ourselves up for anything that we fall into or willingly do. Right. We just talk about it. Because really the problem is, like, that's why God says, like, if you confess your sins, you know what I mean? Confess it, because you got to talk about it. You can't just do it. And because when you do it and you don't confess it, that means you cool and you think you in charge. Okay. I don't want them problems with God. I don't at all.
Listen, I got a lot of problems. I don't want God problems.
I don't want, if I can't handle Pico and T-Mobile, I definitely can't handle the Savior. You feel? I don't want no problems with you, big dog. So whatever you say, well, not whatever you say, because if that's the case, I would be doing. I'm trying.
We're trying.
He like, see, there they go. Them girls, man. But that's life. So
it is.
If you see us one way, be like, oh, okay. If you see us another way, be like, oh, okay. But just know both ways. Still connected.
Still connected.
Ain't no perfect people in the kingdom, baby. Okay. Neither one of them. Shocking, right?
Okay.
Neither one of them.
Neither.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
But him. He is perfect. Because, like, to be loved by God is so different. So different. And I don't care. People don't be believing me, but I be like, that's why I'm not that much in a rush to be in nobody's relationship, because it sounds so deep, and it's not deep. But it's just like when you know a different kind of love exists, and that there's somebody that's going to love you like that, cool. You could talk to them, you could play, but until I get that feeling, I'm cool. So stop. Why do y'all do that? When you gonna get married? Why are you still single? Like, do y'all know? Can we keep it a beat? Okay. Do y'all know that's the hardest question in the world to answer? Why are you still single? What do you even say? You can't even make up. Like, who has an actual answer? Do people actually answer that question? I want to hear somebody's answer.
Is there a specific age to be in a relationship? Like,
I don't know, but there sure seems to be one to be in bondage. And they rushing into that joint.
Ooh.
I don't know. It don't make sense to me. And maybe because I've been single for a lot of people will be like, you don't know how the relationship is. I'm like, you're right, because I get in and I get out. But I don't think there's anything good in being in anything as a result of pressure. Ultimatums. Threats. I think that's what a lot of people are in.
Absolutely.
They not necessarily happy, but they're there for the kids.
Right.
They didn't want to get married, but if he didn't marry her or she didn't marry him, they was leaving. So it's like a lot of people, and this is just the things you observe when you single for a minute. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not Dr. Love, clearly. Ask about me. Please don't ask about me. But seriously, like, it's just like when you on the outside looking in, you see a lot of situations differently. Yeah. You see it from so many different aspects, right? You be like, and then they ask you, why are you still single? You sure you want me to answer that? You just might be the reason. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, but that's the thing, and people don't know how to discern between that, like, wisdom and bitterness. I'm not bitter. I love, baby. Right. Takes me about 2-3 business days. 2 to 3. I mean, 2 to 3. She's making fun of me because she knows I'm serious. Once I catch a vibe, I'm in, baby. That's it. It's just hard to get out. You're judging me.
She gonna get out. But yeah. But that's the thing. That's the difference, though. When you're not forced. I'm not going to say forced, but...
Yeah, because ain't nobody force you to do nothing you don't want to do.
Right. But I guess, like, in that bondage... I don't know.
Talk about it.
Why? Why?
I always be like, some of y'all be walking into it. Like, that's why I talk to the young girls so much. And my sister's so real. You know what I mean? Like, all of this requires marriage, motherhood, parenting is a lot. It is beautiful, but it's a lot. Right. And I feel like it's wisdom to not rush into that. So when people always ask me, like, why? you should more than anything like, yo, good job waiting. You know what I mean? Because I know so many people who want it so bad. I'm like,
right.
I never saw somebody want to work so bad in my life. I don't like working. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? So I know personally, I'm probably not even ready. There's a lot of work that I still have to do. So people say all the time, you're so beautiful while you single. Because beautiful people supposed to be in bondage. Right. Well, obviously I'm not ready. Like, it's not like I haven't been in relationships.
Right.
I've tried it.
You're just not settled. Like, you're not settling. Cannot settle.
Tried. I be trying. I be trying to settle, but it's in here. Yeah. When it's something that he placed in you that has to take place, that you can stay in it for a little bit, be feeling good and looking good, then he be like, it's not you, it's me. That's a matter of time before I have to say that. That's why I'm not let it happen organically. I'm gonna know when I know, and until then, I'm just gonna live my life.
Okay. That's what they call God's timing.
God's timing. Shout out to Red. That's a song on his album. Or wrong God's time, something like that. Anyway, shout out to him anyway. But yeah,
when you do it God's way,
and that's with anything.
That's with anything.
It's just not
anything. It's not easy. Okay.
God be like, he's so smart, and he knows everything. So everything that he tells us to do seems so hard to do because it's like that's impossible. And he like, no, but if you tap in, I can make you do that. Like, oh, to stop doing what? I like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's how you really have to talk. My girlfriend texted me the other day. She's like, I don't know how to talk to God. I said, no. You talk. Stop. And he'd be up there like, why y'all? It's me. Like, I made you. How you scared to talk to your manufacturer? Talk to him however you feel. He gave you those emotions. He gave you those words. He understands you more than anybody else can.
I was telling Shonda, I was like, I had the most honest conversation with God last night. The most honest conversation. And guess what? I woke up this morning feeling great.
And when I said to her, when she said that, I bet you it was ugly.
It was ugly.
When you go to God honest, it's not a cute thing. Because you could praise him happy.
It's not.
You could always tell him how good he is. But when you go to him, you have to be honest. Like, it's what I tell her is it's hard because the relationship I have with God and everybody's relationship is different. That's why you can't go around telling people what God told them. Right. Shut up. Please. Worry about yourself. Okay. But the way that he deals with me is when I go to him, he doesn't like comfort me in a way where like a baby goes to his mom, like it's okay. He constantly tells me, but you already knew that. Yeah. So it's not even like I can go to him for comfort for certain things because like a parent, like your kid can only apologize to you for the thing that you done told him about over and over. Right. You knew, and the thing about it is he knows that I know. You knew what you was walking into. I straight tell her sometimes because we're so open with each other. That's how we can be like healed and help each other heal because we ain't like, oh girl, this is about to happen. We're like, oh girl, no. So this happened and I like this. She's like, oh, you know what I mean? But I'll go to her and I'm like, you know what's about to happen? She's like, well, I'm like, I'm about to walk into dangerous territory. And she nods like, you know that. Yeah. So you're making that decision. And you sometimes you think like friendship, especially Christian friendships, you're supposed to be like, oh, in the name of God, like that.
No, and that's so serious because there's times where I'm like, God, like, can I at least pray? Like, let me pray for her. Like, nah, she gotta walk through this on her own. She know what she's doing. But God, like,
she'll say it. I'll ask her. I'm like, can you stop me? I'm about to go do this. She'll be like, hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's wild. And then, like, for her, I had to watch it for a whole season. It was real bad, y'all, because we wasn't even on the same page. I was super high. I had arrived, baby. I was locked in with God, and she was not. And it was so hard not to judge her. I'm like, come higher. You know better.
You know better.
And that's what we talked about. One thing God is doing with me right now in my life, and it sucks so bad, y'all, to the point where I almost feel like I owe a lot of people an apology. He's making me, it's wild, I know. Maybe some of y'all can relate. Maybe he's done this. He's making me live through everything I ever judged somebody for. For some reason, I think it's going to be something good that comes out of it. Right. Because I don't if it's like a past thing, I don't understand why I have to go through it. But he's like, maybe you need to see how you made them feel in that moment because it wasn't intentional, but you didn't understand it, so you should have been speaking on it. So now I go through it, and I get all these visions of people in my mind. Like, when she was doing that, I was like, bro, you are stupid. Like, don't you love yourself? And then God was like, he was like, see, like, see, I'm like, wow.
But he does that. He shows you. He shows you who you are.
He shows you who you are
through other people too, so you can look at that doing. Ooh,
that's why when you get in situations in life, period, sometimes you do gotta like, what is this?
What is it?
Because this is a little bit weird. Like sometimes you have people like, the weirdest thing happened today. Sometimes you just go to God and be like, God, what was that?
Nah, seriously, like,
and you'll see it. Like sometimes it's confirmed through conversations with me and her. Like we'll just be like, yo, it'd be like, and sometimes we be on the phone. Weird how relationships work because we have our own relationship with each other, then we have our own relationship with him, and then we have individual ones, right? Because he speaks to us and through us at the same time. Right. Crazy, right? So we be on the phone and he starts speaking while we're on the phone. Everybody gets quiet. I just start talking, right? This happens often. Ain't nothing deep about it. We sound like we're having a conversation. When it's over, we stop and we're like, wow. And I'm like, that's what he had to say. It was nothing I was saying because it's never like, girl, so then it's always like, and y'all know better. And if I got to get y'all together, then I'll do it. And if I got to get my glory from somebody else, and I just start talking like that, then I'll be done. I'll be like,
stay in your situation. Don't come over here.
And he does it while I'm on the phone with her, though. He speaks to me more when I'm on the phone with her than when I'm not. Ugh. Because there's times where, like, even with this show, we know this show is more than we thought.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this right now. This is one thing I'm going to tell you. She's going to confirm it.
Okay.
We love our guest episodes.
Yes, we
do.
And
this is all I'm going to say. But when we line it up, Jesus, it's going to be one of them clips that if we was famous, it would be in the shade room. They would change the caption, and then everybody would say we was talking about people. Anyway, when we plan a thing, if we have a lineup for who's coming into this space, if he's not okay with it, he shuts it down. Now, that might be a little offensive. We didn't say we do.
Nah, I promise you.
And that's all I'm gonna say. That's really all I'm gonna say about the guest episodes. There's something about guest episodes that mean a little something. I think it's because he shows up and he gets to see himself and people differently. You know what I mean? Like you get people, so many people, like what they tell us they nervous about coming on the show, and it blows our mind.
Right?
We like, it's so funny because like to think that somebody would actually be nervous around us is really funny because we feel like if anything we make you feel comfortable.
Okay.
But it was like maybe it was for reverence for what the show really stands for. You know what I mean? I think they see these conversations and they think, how can I talk like that? We were like, it's just a conversation. I tell people that all the time. They're like, what are we gonna talk about on the show? Whatever we talk about. I don't know.
And even when we send out like follow-up text messages or emails or whatever, it's like be yourself. Be yourself.
We mean that.
We mean that to the fullest. Like,
I remember asking somebody if they would come on the show, and they was like, "Yeah, I'll come." I'm not gonna curse. I said, I didn't say that you couldn't curse. I want you to be yourself. I don't want nobody coming around us feeling like they have to be a certain way, unless it's something that's extremely offensive. Right? You know what I mean? Like, if you were racist, you want to come on the show, you're not gonna be calling us niggas the whole day.
Right?
No, you know what I mean? But like, if you feel like sometimes you slip up and curse, or that's what you do, or that's don't come on here and be yourself, because we're not here to pressure anybody to anything. No. We're just here to display his love. Okay. Like, that's it.
That's it.
That's what we're here for. Feel me?
That's it. Man.
That's it. We just, and that's why we love the show too. Like sometimes we be ready to be dumb, but we like, nah, like, it's lit getting to explain that to people.
It is.
It is.
And I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all do.
We're especially the ones that know us.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to see us out one night and then see us in church and then see us on the show and be like,
hold on.
What is it? Because you don't ask us, we were like, I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. But
I don't know. But
we know he got us.
We listen to him too. It just don't look like it. That's why we can't judge you. I think that's why we don't judge people. It's funny when people say they nervous to come on the show. We're like, bro, you know when you get here though. I'll tell you that.
Right.
Everybody that's even mentioned being nervous when they got here, they were just like, it's different. Yeah. We're going to start getting testimonials from them. So they can tell y'all that. Because y'all make me laugh when y'all be like, I'm nervous.
Nah, for real.
For me?
For
like,
what?
Nobody ever been nervous with me. That's wild. But
nah, for real.
Like me, I calm people's nerves. I feel like.
Nah,
or get on them. Both of them.
Both of them.
More the latter.
Okay.
But, yeah. Hang out with us.
Come on.
Please know that if we asked you to be on the show, we wanted you here.
You don't love it over here.
Okay. Period. We don't accidentally ask anybody.
No,
Ain't nobody pressuring us to put them on there. Okay. Only one that can stop it is God himself, and maybe because he has it for another time.
Okay.
We don't know what it is, but hang out with us. We want to hear your opinions on things. Like, we love when people talk to us about the show now. We had to grow.
We had to grow.
We ain't like it, y'all. We was so childish. We want to start a show, promote it, like, share, comment. But when people come up to us in person and talk about it, we like, ew, what? They just like, Rondo, Shondo. Like, Shayna and Miriam will do. And then we had to be like, no, they cannot be more excited about our show than we are. Rondo, Shondo, yeah.
Yes.
Say air. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, now we like, oh yeah, we with it.
It we had a point where if one of us were out without each other, and it's like, where's the other one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Like, we'd be so annoyed. I'm like, you are grown. Why would they ask you that? I'm like, oh, dummy. Y'all are one. Y'all so deep, but then don't be deep and dumb.
Deep and
because
dumb.
You on episode 2 telling people that y'all connected. They trying to respect what we said. We like, why you keep asking about the other? I thought y'all was. Oh, that was the other episode. That was season 1.
So now
we embrace it all.
Like, all right, she at home. She with her family.
We respect it. Like. It's funny going out of town and having people come up to you like, yo, when are we on a show? I'm like, I got a show.
Right.
Like, we love that. Yes. We love that. And we love when we're talking to somebody and we let them know that we got a show.
Yeah.
And y'all just be so strategically throwing that in there that you mess with the show. Like, oh, so how's the recording go? We're like, you remember today was a prize day?
Oh, right.
And we text each other like, they know what they doing.
They know what they doing.
So smart. Y'all smart. Keep it up. Keep going.
Keep going. Well.
We about to have segments where it's like, okay, that was Shondo's time to talk, and that was Rondo's time to talk. Because, baby, we be going through it with these editing. She be like, here, try these clips. You like it? I'm like, that's me talking again. You can't have an ADHD talk show host. I don't think that's how it works. That's probably why you got to be famous. You can have people to coach you and train you and all that. Because I sound like Busta Rhymes. And you're laughing, and they're probably laughing because they agree. We be watching the video. I can't wait to watch. All you see is like, hey guys, welcome to the Rondo Shout Out. I'm Shayna. I think that got it, and she be over here like double dutch, like. And then I be like, can you please find a clip of you talking? She be like, I try. I'm like, come on, you got to start helping me out.
I try.
Well, that's why I said the times, even in our conversation where I be like, what was I saying? I be like, that'd be God slowing me down. Like, shut up for you,
I get it, because I went through that season, and I'm like. He literally made me calm down, slow down, think about what you're saying, and talk.
Yeah, he getting me there, y'all.
It's gonna happen.
I don't never think about what I'm saying.
It takes some time.
And the church said, I know. That's all right, because all y'all did is judge me since the first episode anyway.
Anyways.
But anyway, we like being outside, y'all. This is kind of lit.
It is. It's a nice day, beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. Oh, so talk to them about what was we briefed them like about today was supposed to be. Just give them a little more background.
Well, so it is my fault. I ain't even gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Pod day.
Woo!
We hear pod day.
Woo! Saturdays.
Saturday. So we got a whole bunch of errands to run, whatever. So I was about to leave. I left the house to go run some errands. Now. Right before I left out, there's 2 doors. So left out of that one. And I was like, snap. I locked my keys in the house. I have my spare key and my original. So I'm like, shoot. Like, now what am I supposed to do? So I call up Shondo, and I'm like, yo, I just locked myself out the house. And then she was like, all right, just pull up to my house and you can wait here, whatever. So pulled up to her house. We wait. We had a guest, so we had to call her and let her know like what was happening. Mm-hmm. And literally, as soon as we got off the phone with her, literally the maintenance people called me and was like, yo, I'm at your apartment. And I was like, all right, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. So then
we call back like, yo.
Yeah.
It all sounded too coincidental, but this is what happened. You want to reschedule? She was like, I'm cool.
Like, all right. Well, okay. I'm sorry.
So that's how that went. We was like, well, we still gonna record. Because we didn't record last week because Shonda was being a grown up. Like,
Shonda.
I went outside.
Good job.
I was outside. Because I don't never go nowhere.
I'm going outside.
But I was outside last weekend and I had the time of my life. Period. That's
why
this hair look like this. You heard what?
Nothing.
What'd you hear? What did you hear? And who you hear? What you hear? She ain't hear nothing.
I ain't hear nothing.
Y'all know she be lying to me
on
video.
I don't.
But yeah, so we was an episode. So we like, let's just throw a solo one in there.
Let's go.
It's supposed to be a guest episode, but we said, every time we have a guest episode, something powerful about it. So whatever you're doing, God, we ain't gonna fight it. We're tired of fighting.
We tired.
Ain't gotten us nowhere.
Tired of fighting.
Nowhere, baby. But we hope that y'all are well. And like, shout out to y'all for you commenting and interacting with us and stuff. We really love that. We do have more.
Introduce our names for them.
Oh, yeah, totally. Go ahead, girl. Tell them. If you love us, if you like us, if you share us, if you subscribe to us, and you follow us, and you watch us, you are
real ones.
Period. You're a real one. So that's it. We don't believe in followers. Y'all, please don't follow us.
Please don't.
Supporters for sure. Y'all all supporting us, but we like real ones.
Absolutely.
And that's what we like for real. Like we thrive off real stuff. So if you can only like us if you're a real one. If you ain't a real one, you wouldn't like us because
that's it. So y'all real ones. So if y'all ever hear us say real ones, y'all get y'all party emojis out.
So we're gonna have it on y'all merch. I'm a real one. Rondo Shano Show.
Hey.
I'm a real one.
Hey.
Rondo Shano Show.
What?
Yeah. So look out we got a lot of stuff coming, y'all.
We do.
We got partners.
Ooh.
This is so cool. Like, God is doing stuff.
He is.
We got people coming to us saying, what can I do for you? I don't want to be seen. I want to be behind the scenes. And then they said, bam, let me sew this.
Here it is.
Hold that. That's my contribution. And if you need anything, that's my part. That's what I want to be. I want to be the person that if y'all need anything financially, you come.
Seriously.
Why?
Jesus.
I didn't ask you that.
Jesus.
But that's what you want because you see something. We ain't never going to fight y'all on what y'all see. If y'all see this big, we see it bigger.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's lit. But we have that kind of favor. So it's like when we want to stop, we can't. That's why we be pushing. Y'all see these episodes get real different. Sometimes the hair is done, sometimes they in bonnets, sometimes they under blankets. Because we gotta just keep pushing. It's not really about how we feel. Some of them episodes being during the week when we gotta get up in the morning for work.
Yes.
Right? Like we gotta push through it. Yeah. That's how y'all got a mukbang. We was hungry. Let's record. It's just we gotta get it out because there are people out there who appreciate it and who are blessed by it. For some it's entertainment. Some people are, can we shout out our brother though? While we're in the midst of that craziness. Talk to him about what happened, bro.
So wait, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So
we see that's how connected we are. Watch, she won't say what I'm saying. Watch.
So we have a little brother at our church, and so he took a couple. I don't even know how long it was, but he said God told him to take a step back, and so he decides he's coming back out, or I think he just dropped a album or something. He just dropped, right? Oh,
well, go ahead. I got you.
Well, that's what I said.
I thought. See, they were like, see, they ain't as deep as they thought. Thought we was going somewhere else. Go ahead. That's another thing. That's why she's doing. This is another thing we talked about. So it's just not that thing. Go ahead.
But so we both had a long day. She had a hair appointment, took forever, and then
don't be shady. My hairdresser was getting married, so she had everybody in the wedding there. Because everybody know that I don't be late. Don't do her. Not on here. Don't do her. Okay, it was a day that.
It's like. But so yeah, I had a long day. She had a long day, and our little brother hit us up and was like, "Yo, can y'all make a video for me? I'm trying to make a comeback." And it was like, for sure, like no matter how busy our day is, he raps, and no matter how busy our day is, we're still going to push out what our family wants. And like
our thing was, I gave our word.
Yeah.
And we are just starting.
Yeah.
You can't give your word and pull it back already. Right. You got to build that with somebody. And we really believe in in life in general and in this like recorded aspect, give people what you want.
Yeah.
We would love for somebody to agree last minute, like, yeah, I got you. I'll make sure I get it to you tonight, and know that we can lean on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so when I say, yeah, we'll get it to you by this time, and I'm going to tell you it's getting late, but we didn't forget.
Right.
Call her like, yo, I know. Because I was the one that spoke for us, because we do that sometimes. We
Right.
speak on it, behalf of each other. I'm like, I said we was going to do this. You still good? I'm running late. Yeah, we good. Let's just get it out because we just want him to know that our word is good.
Yes.
And we got like a response like late that night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Like, good.
Yep. But what were you talking about?
I was talking about the message we got while we was in the middle of all that chaos with the door being locked. The reflection, the response to one of the episodes. That one. That's why I said. That's why I said you wasn't wrong. This wasn't what I was talking about at the time. Because both of them situations happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted you to tell them about that. How wild that was.
Well, then tell them.
But I thought we was gonna let you talk more, man. See, I'm trying,
talk.
y'all. It be killing her, yo. She wanted this to be the Shondo show so bad. Nah, but our brother Marcus, shout out to him. Y'all saw him on the episode with the Harmon. Shout out to his wife. Yeah, we love him, but we in like since that episode is literally the relationship was never the same.
Never. So
we check on each other daily, the four of us, and we communicate, checking on each other. He was like, my bad. In the middle of like I think they made us even call yet.
No, they didn't even call yet.
Yeah, we just had the chaos. Like, what are we doing? We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
We get a text message from him like, my bad. I felt like I was off assignment. How can I pray for y'all today?
Yeah.
And then there's a video. It's a screen recorder of one of our episodes. And I think it's the last one that just came out. And
episode 11.
He responded to it and talked about how ministry, like, we're talking about the Walmart, what happened at Walmart. Watch it. We're talking about what happened and how people need to know that that's ministry, because ministry isn't always a laying of hands.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just in being nice to people, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it was just like, he said that and he was just going in. And we like, and we felt encouraged. And we was like, yo, we needed that. We were recording today.
Yeah.
And you got us all amped up. Yeah. Now, you know what I mean? So it's so friendship.
Literally.
It's so important.
So important.
It is. I know people like, I know friends. They don't, listen, you can have new friends.
Yeah.
You just need dope friends.
Dope friends.
Connected. Yeah. It's different when you connected.
Yeah.
Right? And connected friends come out of nowhere. You don't even expect yourself to be friends with them. None of my connections make any sense. So it's just like, yeah. Y'all know we be all over the place. You don't know how we got here, but
so listen, we put out when we first put this out, it was like, y'all wanted inside in our life.
Yeah, but y'all know, y'all know we all over the place.
We are all over the place.
All over the place, baby. But yeah. So I think that's. I don't even know how long we in there. What did I say?
I think 32.
Oh, we gonna keep talking to y'all. Y'all can stay a little bit longer because we like this. What else did we want to talk about? Did we want to yell at them for anything?
I don't know.
Have they been dropping the ball with anything?
Y'all won't be sharing stuff.
Y'all don't.
Can I eat?
Yes.
I eat all day.
It's a mukbang. Yo. I will. So like our guests that if we reach out to you and corresponded with you, get back to us and let us know.
Oh yes.
And we are taking a break this summer.
Yes, we are.
We done booked 65,000 guests.
Ooh,
and we realize every time we try to book a beach date, we got a guest. If it was us, we could just forget it. Ooh. We can't cancel on y'all because that's our word. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, we going after that. Yeah, stop.
I'm sorry, we're gonna come back
to y'all.
We'll
get back to y'all.
When the weather get
because we're gonna sneak in a couple weekday episodes with us, and then y'all gonna be happy with that. Okay, because it's time to be outside. It's a sexy summer 2023.
Not sexy.
And you can't be sexy in the house with your podcast. I'm just sorry. Not this podcast.
Not this one.
This ain't a sexy podcast. Or is it?
We a real podcast.
Yeah, we are. But yeah. Let this child eat, y'all. We ain't gonna have another mukbang, but yeah. Let us know if y'all like the outside vibe, because we'll do this a little bit more, because I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I do like it. It's dope.
I mean,
it looks good. Yeah, she's gonna dress a little different. She's gonna be naked. It's gonna be a sexy summer 2003. Right. Christians can be sexy. Just had to say that, because I think that's gonna be the next thing. I don't care.
I feel like we about to, yeah. All right.
When it gets hot, I don't wear clothes. And if you follow me, you know that. I'm not changing that for nobody. Too hot. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. We love y'all. We get excited when we get to talk to y'all. We can't wait to do our first live show.
Ooh.
We can't wait to do our first event with y'all. Yeah. We love y'all. We really do love y'all.
We do.
So we thank y'all. And we'll see y'all
on the next episode of
the Rondo and Shondo Show. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The Rondo and Shondo Show.
Hey.
The Rondo and Shondo Show. Bye.
Bye, all.
How many times y'all think I gotta click it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is it dead? Hello.
11.
And that's
12,
why she gets up.
13. Bye.